Welcome to this thrilling yet humorous movie. Today we're going to see a seemingly ordinary housewife who actually hides a superhero identity. She avoids teaching punks a lesson for fear of exposing her family to trouble, but overlooks one minor detail. After the punks posted her photo online, the Hitman organization took notice. One day she was at the supermarket with her son buying diapers, and just as she opened the fridge door, through the reflection on the door, she abruptly noticed a guy rapidly charging towards her. She instantly realized the gravity of the situation and intended to negotiate with him to safely let her son down first. But her opponent skipped the pleasantries and launched straight into an all-out attack. All evil moves. Clearly, they aimed to take Danny out. But Danny was once a top-tier assassin. There's no way she'd go down that easily. Even while holding her baby, she was able to go toe-to-toe with her opponents. No time to explain to the old lady, as one of the hitmen hurled her away. Not to be outdone, Danny grabbed the can and fought back. Seeing the moment, she kicked, followed by a classic swimming kick. The old lady was flabbergasted, unable to believe this once pitiful character was now so formidable. In shock, Danny unleashed a flurry of deadly punches. She knocked a disguised hitman out cold, then stylishly picked up the diapers from the floor and confidently walked out of the supermarket with her son, leaving the spectator. Realizing her cover was blown, Danny hit the gas and raced home at 180, leaving the neighbors wide-eyed and bursting into the house with her son. She swiftly sliced open the wall, and with the press of a button, a hidden compartment appeared. She retrieved her long-forgotten assassin toolkit, 2 sealed bags of cash, and passports for her family. However, the passports expired and needed renewing. While packing, she called her long-lost friend Audrey. She asked him to prepare passports for the whole family, planning to meet in Vegas in 3 days, then raced to find her kids. She quickly found her kids at school, then dashed to her wife's workplace, pretending to have a spontaneous urge to take the family on a trip. When the wife heard they were off to Vegas, she thought Danny was joking. But seeing the kids pumped up, she was about to jump for joy. Suddenly, Danny spotted a suspicious black car downstairs and realized they couldn't delay. Rushing her family to the parking lot, she tried to sneak out through another exit, only to find the black car waiting at that exit. The hitman watched them, but a bus passed, giving Danny a chance to flee. Just as she let out a sigh of relief, that black car was right on her tail. It dawned on Danny that they might have a tracker installed in their vehicle. She devised a plan to shake off the black car and sped toward her workplace. Before the black car caught up, she removed the tracker, ran out, and hid it on her colleague's car. With that, the hitman surely couldn't track her anymore. However, just as she hit the road toward Las Vegas, she encountered her series. She found everyone, but the little one was on their phones. If not handled quickly, hitmen would trace them. Jesse, I could really use your help here. Alright, let's proceed. Give him to me. And yours too, without exception. Danny forcibly collected all their phones one by one. Without hesitation, she tossed every phone out of the car down a bridge. The others were left utterly speechless. Why would you do such a thing? Oh my gosh, seriously. Danny boldly replied, because it'll bring you all closer together. Although they were dissatisfied with this explanation, they had to accept reality. Without our phones, how do we even know where to go? Only then did it dawn on Danny that without GPS, how were they supposed to reach Las Vegas? Thus, in desperation, Danny pulled into the nearby service station and bought a paper map with cash. They finally set off again toward Las Vegas. Meanwhile, Mike, the hitman boss, arrived at Danny's, saw the family photo, and flew into a rage, ordering hackers to find them. Hackers tracked Danny's family's phones, social accounts, and credit card records, but found nothing. Just when the hackers felt hopeless, Danny had just completed their hotel check-in and was about to reunite with her family. To her dismay, she found her son taking photos with his fan, and Danny immediately sensed trouble. She lied about the hotel being full and left with her family at night. Soon, motorcycle hitmen were chasing them. Luckily, everyone in the car was asleep. Not wanting to wake them, Danny connected the car sound system to the headphones, then pulled out a gun with it. After getting everything ready, the hitmen finally caught up. Danny seized the moment and shot one of them with precision. For Danny, dealing with these minor threats was no biggie. The key was to keep her family in the dark, or explaining the situation would be tough. Noticing the remaining hitmen closing in from the side, Danny slammed the steering wheel and hit the gas, weaving into the traffic. Although the motorcycles were fast, the heavy traffic kept them from making a move. At that moment, a rider clung to her car door, and in trying to steady the wheel, Danny accidentally dropped her weapon. In a sudden panic, she swiftly grabbed her son's bottle and forcefully squeezed it hard into the hitman's helmet. Then, with determination, she sharply whacked him away with her phone. The last hitman charged. Danny swerved and took them all down before her wife woke. After a day and night of travel, the family finally arrived in Las Vegas, the wife's dream vacation spot. For years, she dreamed of partying in Vegas with her husband, and now that dream was realized. To make her happy, Danny even booked a luxury suite at the casino. Jessie beamed at the exquisite decor, and Sean seized the chance to sneak outside for some fresh air. She went downstairs to meet her friend Audrey. After a brief chat, Audrey handed her an envelope with their family passports and tomorrow's tickets to Vancouver.